stopped. And that is why God will raise people amongst us that will raise alternative systems to what Satan have. Yes, sir. There is nothing of Satan that is not geared to make you to fall one day. There is what is called algorithm in social media. If you are suffering, that's why some of us, if you are suffering masturbation and you come and meet us, we'll tell you, leave your Android phone for now. Because there is what is called algorithm. I know some of you don't know. Once you are through with that your 3 days fasting, just say, let me check Facebook, and the first picture you are seeing or first video is something that will make you to sin. Why? Facebook algorithm has rearranged it to serve your appetite. The world system is there to help Satan keep you bound. There is no way you can search for 30 minutes without seeing a naked woman, because the algorithm. Say after me, the algorithm. The algorithm, social media algorithm. It doesn't matter the one you go. If you on your location and go back to YouTube, they will be suggesting Uber and taxi for you. That's to show you his algorithm. I chatted somebody on WhatsApp and told the person, I want to buy this. I went on YouTube and they started advertising it for me. You are not getting what he said after me. Algorithm. The system is given to algorithm to make sure that even if you say, I will not go to those sites that those things are, just go to Facebook, you will see it. Just go anywhere you go, you will see it. Because the algorithm has been wired to make sure nobody leaves the grip. And the demons that are working behind the scene say, that one don't they go, that one don't they go, that one don't they go. You know they come our side. Say, meet him, block him. Since he's no more passing this road, block him on Facebook. You are not with me. Block him on YouTube. Block him on one social media. They will now block you on Instagram. And then you will fall again and say, but I didn't go anywhere. That's why we remove you. We shut down the algorithm for at least 3 to 6 months. So that the algorithm will stop reading. I'm telling you, there is algorithm and it is from the spirit, and these people have known how to do it on social media. You know, my mother was saying something on Sunday when she was doing Sunday school. If this is the first time that an Indian hemp, a crack addict, if this is the first time he ever comes to this town, give him 2 hours, he will find where they are selling it. He doesn't need anybody to direct him. I hope you know. There is an algorithm. The algorithm will be making available to you pathways in worldliness, pathways in immorality. If you miss this road, they put another road for you. If you miss this road, they put another road. Their own is to block you and hold you. This one is about to leave, catch him. He's about to leave, catch him. He's about to leave, catch him. Instead of them not to catch you, they will use your spiritual friend, but they will catch you. Worldliness can manifest through anybody. It can even manifest through your pastor. It can manifest through your friend. All they want to do is to cage you, to put you in. There is an algorithm, and once the algorithm kicks in, they will be looking for. How many of you have watched this kind of American movies and spy movies, and they speak about things they call agents? Agents. They will come to Nnewi and say, who is our agent in Nnewi? You are not getting my point. When you kick in the algorithm and you have missed us at Asaba, you are running to Nnewi and you say, hi, once I get there, I'm safe. They will say, who is our agent at Nnewi? Activate. They will now activate the algorithm. The algorithm of the person that represents worldliness, that can activate the hotspot for you. They will put on hotspot for you. They know. My guy is really there like this. Yes, they will put it on. Meanwhile, you have run away from the places and things you think can hold you. Once you come there, there is an agent there that they have sent to make sure that you are kept within the boundaries of mediocrity, lifelessness. Huh? Satan will make sure that your secret place is so suffocated that you will now be susceptible to sinning. Because he knows that if you are up, it can happen. There is no man that if you are up, Satan won't come up. The days that Satan comes is the moment of your weakness. Number 2 scripture. John chapter 12 verse, I think we have read it. Let's see Romans chapter 12 verse 2. Dennis, get a first towel for me quick. No. Remove this NLT for me. Okay, one. I'm going to say I tell him NLT. This is your new eyeglasses. Now the way be this. So. Am I the only one that saw it? I want to be like you. My problem is that the camera is not catching him. And be not conformed to, say after me, this world. The truth is that every man has a world to conform to. But this world has been judged. Part of the reason why God is telling us have nothing to do with this world is that there is a judgment coming. It's not as if it's coming. God has already judged this present world. And if all you built in you and through you is by the materials of this present world, what will happen if God's judgment comes? It will rip through the things that were built in you or by you through this world. So the Bible said, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by what? The renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that, number 1, good. Number 2, what? Accept. And number 3, what? Perfect. I have taught it repeatedly. You will not be able to, or rather your degree, your capacity to understand what is the will of God is dependent on your mind renewal. If you think I'm joking, go and check your jotter of 5 years ago. You will find out the garbage you wrote there. God even told you that you'll be preaching with Renard Bonnke by now. And it's not there. It means, now, what God told you is not entirely. What? Are you getting the point? What you wrote is not entirely wrong, but your mind was able to pick it at the rate of your renewal. So you can only pick the voice of God at the measure of your renewal. And that's why many people hear things and say, God told me, God didn't tell you anything. Many times when you hear such things, subject it to interpretation. People have come and told me that God told them. I looked at it and said, I knew that God didn't say anything. If there is something God has made me to know, I think a little bit, it is the matter of the voice of God. Just a little. And if you master the voice of God, you'll be very, very powerful. Very, very. God does not do anything until he has spoken. And if you can wait for him to speak, it's enough for you. Even if anything wants to go wrong, all you need to do is to ask God, no be you talk. No be you talk. He will rearrange it. His word will rearrange it. If anything wants to go wrong, he say, you told me. He will rearrange it. I have done it many times. I have faced certain kinds of warfare. And I rose up. I have prayed up prayer. I rose up. I said, God, you are the one that sent me to Eastern Nigeria. I was on my own and you appeared to me and told me, go. If you are the one that gave me this seat, do this. Many times it doesn't take 10 minutes. I have done it many times on very strong matters. But just forget what I said now. I'm I'm just trying to give you an example. If you are with me so far, say amen. Amen. Okay. James chapter 4 verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that what? It's just that I'm not sure I will have time. I would have shown you the 12 things that a normal human being seeks with the world. One of it is friendship with the world. You know, people want to, it is only normal that you want to be friends with the world. And the Bible said here that when a man becomes friend with the world, he is what? No, you are first an adulterer. Anyway, this language is better understood in the Old Testament. If you go to the Old Testament, when a man fellowships with the things of the world or the place he left, God sees it as adultery. That's how God sees it. God sees it as infidelity. That's how God sees it. So when the Israelites fellowships with God, they have not rejected God. Or if you ask them, they will say, God is our God, God is our God. But they still fellowship with other gods. The thing steers. Once a man lives worldly, he's stirring up the jealousy of God. That's what it means. Hey, fine. The way I'm looking at you. You be like you don't get girlfriend before, Abi. How many? Don't lie, don't lie. I adjure you in the name of Jesus. My mother said, who will I use now? Who am I sure that has had? Let me ask people that look as if they are holy, but they have done things so. You sure say you never... Man of God. This your head you are keeping like this. You know they deceive me. Hey! No. Something is telling me to ask you. Ume David! Ume, you are not innocent. You are not innocent. I say you are not innocent. Remove your head. You are not innocent. You are not. So, if, assuming you are interested in a lady, and the lady said, okay, but the lady is also interested in 4 other people. I'm talking about God now. You are God. How will you feel? First thing that will happen is that jealousy will come. Is it not true? That's how God feels when a man interacts with the world. When a man wants to fellowship with you, it's not as if they ask you, if push comes to shove, you will choose God or you will choose the guy. But you want to keep the guy and still be touching. If you do it over some time, what God will do is that He will just give you over. You will just go to the world and stay. Are you getting the point? And that's what God did repeatedly to the children of Israel. Gave them to Babylon, gave them to Assyria, gave them to many places. So that when they have suffered long in the hands of the place that they thought they will enjoy, they will now cry for God. Unfortunately, many times when they cry to God and say, God, we will not do it again. I will not. God will say, Kai. They don't deceive God. Aye. A music minister sang, he has some of this is inspiration. The song doesn't have so much rhyme and beauty in it, but the wordings are almost always powerful. He came and sang and said, God, you have had many scammers. How many of you have heard that song? I know you have had many scammers. Many scammers. I know you have had many Yahoo. Many Yahoo. Which one again? So, they have deceived God. Do you know why your own process is taking long sometimes to come? The last person that came doing what you did, if you know what he did, God, So you suddenly appeared saying the same thing. God is now looking at you. They are here again. They don't come. You are now understanding God's. The man don't suffer. The God don't suffer. The last person that came, if you tell God, if I do it, kill me. The last person said, kill me and kill my family. So don't think what you are saying will now compelling. The person that came last said more than you are saying. And which is why in this context, what you do is actually superior to what you are saying.